One of the questions that comes up quite often is I've got a area in the boat that's a little bit more shallow. I don't have a ton of room to put parts. Mm-hmm. What are some of the parts that you would recommend for people in that shallow space? You know, you're not going to get a huge tackle box or anything, but what's something you can think of that can add some usable storage there?
Yeah, the one that stands out to me is a tow top box, right? And a lot of the tow top boxes, you can get a lot of valuable storage in a shallow depth because you can get more height out of them in some cases. You can do a lot with those as well. They can be catch-all kind of glove boxes. You can throw keys, phones, wallets. Some of the bigger ones you can put towels, bags, and stuff in. I know I use one on the gunnel that I get my life jackets out of the bow and into the side of the boat that would be otherwise unused space. Now I've just gained all of my bow hatch storage space back. But I mean, you can also use them for tackle trays. If you're hurting for tackle storage on the boat, tow top box is great to utilize in the gunnel or in the leaning post that really gets things out of the way, organizes it, and keeps your deck clean. Mm-hmm. And some of the other things that we do are like rod boxes in the gunnel.
Oh, it's one of the biggest ones we do. Mm-hmm. A lot of the older boats have the vacuum form plastic parts, the gunnel boxes that go in there, and replacing that with a nice starboard box and the depth that's usually there isn't very deep. So utilizing that tilt out box, whether it's catch-all or tackle storage or basically any option that you want to choose. I mean, it's a great spot to put stuff because it's a very large spot.
Or even just if you're sticking with a rod box, right? You may have like a vacuum form part that's falling apart and you just want to go back in. You use it, you use your boat pole in there, you put your gaff in there, maybe a couple pitch rods, and you don't want to lose that storage space. Maybe you're on like a little 17-foot center console.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I see a lot of customers though going, hey, I've got 8 rods up here that I can put on my T-top and back of my leaning post and 20 other ones on the boat. Why do I need that? I need more usable storage. And so I see, and I know that we're replacing a lot of those rod boxes with usable storage. Someone's done some really cool ones that have tool holders incorporated into it, all that good stuff where you can pull your leader out of there, a nice little rigging station on the side of the boat. One of the things I think that's important to mention is that on our website, if you go under storage or tackle or anything along those lines, we actually have some different filters on the left-hand side of the site, and you're able to slide those down to find out what the depth is, right? And so you're looking at 890 tackle boxes that are out there, but being able to use those sliders to see what we've engineered in the past and bring it down to, okay, these are the 5 tackle boxes that'll fit in 5 inches of depth or 10 inches of depth.
And okay, of these 5, this one looks like kind of what I'm looking for, but I need the dimensions a little bit different. And that's where we come in.
100%.
We can absolutely take something like that, use it as a guideline and customize it specifically to your boat.
Sure. Yeah, I think the big thing to know is that we have a team of people, and that is an advantage, right, for us to be able to go, it's not just the sliders, call us. These are a percentage of the parts that we've built on the TKIL side, boat outfitters over the years. I'd say it's less than 1% of 1% of what we've ever built is actually on the website.
Yeah.
And so, the value is finding you a part that's already been pre-engineered. If that's not the case, we can look at all of the other parts that we've done and try to find something similar or build you something custom. Just would encourage people to give us a call. Matt, your team is excellent being able to go, hey, this is a picture of what I've got. What can I do here?
It's what we're here for.